Okay, examination of a Glen Fan Heater that's been brought to us because it's failed after a pat test. See if we can see the reason why the heater has failed. That's the top cover we've removed. This is some of the dirt, dust and hair we've removed from the heating element. It's not an excessive amount, and it's not an unusual amount either. The impeller we've removed at the moment, and the impeller goes over the spindle, this part here, spindle. We did find a lot of hair wrapped around the bottom of the spindle, which would have caused a few problems. It would require a little bit more power to spin the impeller. The impeller itself goes over the top of the spindle like so and circulates the air through the heating element. So we've had a good examination of the wiring. The wiring is all in good condition. There's no burn marks, even the connectors. We take the control knob off a minute. You'll see that everything is in good condition. There's no burn marks. The heating, the cables themselves haven't overheated or melted, so it looks as though it's in quite good condition. So why has it failed? We'll put the control knob back on a minute. Switch the power on to the heater, and we will see that it starts up straight away. The impeller revolves, everything looks as though it's working okay. So we'll just turn it back on to the cold setting, the fan setting, turn the knob, and yes, we've got a nice output of cold air coming through. So appears to be in good condition at this point in time, no problems at all. Now we would have pat tested it on the basis that we don't actually start up the appliance for very long, so the cold air would have given us the indication that it's fully functional and working as it is now, basically. So what we're going to do now, we're going to turn on the heater. I'm going to turn the heater on. For this, I'm going to turn the light off on the camera so that you can see the heating elements lighting up. That's on the first setting, so they are lighting up. Let's just turn it off a minute and go back to setting 1. Okay, let's see what goes there. That's the cold setting, nothing. On the first setting, which is the lower heat setting, the elements start to light up. Okay, not all the way across, but they're lighting up. Let's go on to the second setting. Keep your eye on the bottom right hand corner. You can see they are lighting up, but not, there's a big space there, and there it goes. Did you see? I don't know if you saw that, there was a flash. Let's put the light back on. There was a flash in this bottom right hand corner there. There's an indication there that the heater elements are not heating up properly. Some resistance there somewhere that's causing the heating elements to not function as they should. although you see them heating up, it'll take another 4 minutes now before we can actually restart the appliance. Let me just see if the fan will work. No, it's all turned off now. So no, we won't be able to get that started again for about another 4 minutes whilst it cools down, and we'll be able to restart it again, and the same thing will happen. The thermal cutout will come into play because there is too much, it is overheating basically, and the thermal cutout will cut it out. So basically it's the heating elements that are the heating elements that are causing the problem, by not functioning properly. Yes, you will see a spark when the thermal cutout comes into play. It's not an indication it's blowing up, it's just a safety device that stops the whole thing from overheating. So everything apart from the heating element of the fan heater is working correctly.